Okay, welcome guys to today's video. Today's video is going to be a very quick one. As you have seen in the caption, fair value gap setup. So into this video, this is more like an appreciation video for your support on this channel. All of you that have supported this channel to where it is now, and the likes, the shares, and the rest. And also, this is more like to also train your eyes to be able to anticipate and see this smart money concept, these setups unfold in your eyes. So as you already know, the caption, it's a fair value gap setup video. So that's what this video is all about. But in this case, we are more like anticipating the pool of liquidity to that fair value gap. So if I tell you, okay, now looking at the chart now, this is the Euro USD on daily time frame. Where is the fair value gap? Where can you spot the fair value gap? Yeah, exactly right here. This is where the fair value gap is, right here. So this is the fair value gap right here on the chart. So currently the Euro USD is on a bullish tone on a short term. So it's on a bullish tone, and there's a pool of liquidity to that fair value gap right there. So there's a pool of liquidity right there. So in this case, the fair value gap is used as a target. You understand? So we're targeting that fair value gap. We're anticipating bullish prices into the fair value gap to get filled in. And from that fair value gap, all we want to start seeing is more bearish moves. You understand? And also, if you pay attention closely, you can see right here there's a breaker. This is a bearish breaker, more like a bearish breaker order block right here. You understand? So price is trading, is going to trade into this fair value just above this high right here, and into this bearish breaker right here. Some of you can see this order block, so you can perceive it as this order block, but in a more deeper institutional mindset, this is a bearish breaker. Understand? So this down close candle right here. So just if you see the body, the closed body is just above this fair value gap right here. So price is going to trade on a bullish trend into that particular breaker, but majorly I just wanted to focus on this fair value gap right here. So for those of you that have not watched the fair value gap video, I'm going to leave the link in the description or somewhere around in this video. But for the case of sake of understanding, rather, this is the fair value gap 1, 2, 3 candle. You understand? The low of this candle didn't get to this high. So this validates this area, this location in price as a fair value gap. So in addition to today's video, I want to tell you how we arrived at why this Euro USD is on a bullish tone. If you look down here at this point in time to this point in time, we saw that price made a lower high. You understand? Sorry, a higher low rather. You understand? We saw price made a higher low. So price came here, went higher, created a higher high, came here, created a higher low. It didn't violate this low right here. So then if you go to the dollar index using correlation analysis, you can also see that at the same point in time, the dollar index made higher high. You understand? So symmetric market condition will be why the dollar index is making a higher high, the Euro USD should be making also a lower low. But in this case, that didn't happen. It was the inverse that happened. And that shows whenever we see something like this in price, it simply tells us that smart money is present in this particular price action. And you can see immediately when price failed to make this lower low, what we see, we saw a quick rejection in price to the upside, to the pool of liquidity right here at the fair value gap. So that validates why we are in a bullish tone in the marketplace. So we're anticipating price to go rather into this fair value gap to go and fill in this void right here, and also tap into this breakout, this order block right here. So that is all for this fair value gap setup. And also to validate that price will also get to that fair value gap, if you drop also into the dollar index right here too, we can also see a fair value gap right here on the dollar index. So we're also anticipating that price should trade lower into this fair value gap on the dollar index to fill in that fair value gap, and also tap into this bullish breaker right here, and we start seeing higher prices. So validating our setups on the two pairs, you understand, the dollar index and the euro USD. So you can see this is how you combine the correlation analysis and the smart money concept, these locations in price, to be able to find the right setup. So you can go into the next week, because at the time of recording this is 18th of June, which is on a Saturday. You can go into the next week, being Monday, anticipating bullish moves into this particular fair value gap. So now in this case, this fair value gap is viewed as a what? As a area of target. We're targeting that area. Mind you, we're not trading from the fair value gap, we're trading into the fair value gap. So in this case, the fair value gap is used as an area for target. You're not trying to say. So these are things you need to just bear in your mind based on psychology to help you know when to apply and what you're looking for in price. You understand? So there's a draw of liquidity into this fair value gap. I'm anticipating it to happen. Mind you, this is not trading signal. Please don't use live funds and trade this. Especially for those of you that are new traders, make sure you are trying this out in the next week on a demo account, please. I won't be liable for anybody's loss, nor neither will I be liable for anybody's profits. This is for educational purposes only. So please apply proper risk management and trade only in demo accounts. You should be trading demo accounts until you have mastered or you know what you are doing. You understand? You don't want to go there and start risking live fund, because the effect it will have on your psychology will be practically much. You understand? So you don't want to go there risking life money or going and closing your accounts to do say, oh wow, I've spotted fair value gap, let's trade into it. No, please and please trade with caution and trade with discretion, please. So with that out of the way, that's all you want to anticipate. And if you look over here too, you can also see that from this low of this candle to this high here, there's also a fair value gap, and price traded into this fair value gap, and we saw these lower prices that were experienced. That was last week and last 2 weeks. So you see the fair value gap concept work. Mind you, I told you in that video where I explained the fair value gap, I says the fair value gap on the higher time frames are the fair value gaps that actually holds true. So those are the fair value gaps you want to actually focus on, because they have great probability of panning out more than the other ones. So thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next video.